Psalm 139, and this is in the Message, kind of a Bible, but this is good. I like the way it says it. It says, "Oh yes, you shaped me first inside, then out. You formed me in my mother's womb. I thank you, high God, you're breathtaking. Body and soul, I am marvelously made. I worship in adoration. What a creation. You know me inside and out. You know every bone in my body. You know exactly how I was made, bit by bit, how I was sculpted from nothing into something." He's like, you get that. None of us do, but you understand that. Like an open book, you watched me grow from conception to birth. All the stages of my life were spread out before you. The days of my life all prepared before I'd even lived one day. I remember when Dina came home with news about our first baby being born. And I remember she was tentative, a little fearful of what I might think. You know, we're trying to make it, but it's just the two of us, right? And she comes up to me and tells me that she's pregnant. And my first thought was, yay, I can make babies. That was a big deal. I'm like, wow, yes, we could do it. We could do that. But then I started to imagine what that baby would look like. And I started to think, you know, what that child's going to look like, what they're going to sound like and feel like, what it's going to be like to hold them for the first time, right? Where would we live to raise our child? We were in an apartment at the time. We're like, well, where will we go? What are we going to do? And then I started thinking about the memories that we would build, the vacations that we would take, hit the road with our child and what they're going to see for the very, very first time. And I started thinking about Christmas mornings, you know, and like, because we had a little tree, because it was just the two of us, little tree. But then I thought, we're going to get a big tree, you know, and put gifts under the tree. And I get to watch them open the gifts for the first time, you know, and maybe we would go to locations that I experienced as a little kid, and I get to watch them experience that for the first time. And I started thinking about bringing them to school for the first time and what that, you know, you hear about it, it's kind of almost cliche. Boy, is it true. You drop your child off at kindergarten for the first time and you let another adult that you hardly know take care of them. What is that going to be like? And I started thinking about what is it going to be like to watch them go away to college. And where are they going to go? Are they going to go away to college? Are they going to go overseas? I don't know. You know what I mean? I started thinking about all these different things about what this child was going to do. I haven't even been born yet. I just found out that Dina was pregnant. And what that wedding day would be like. To walk her down the aisle as a dad. God did that with me. God did that with you. He said, I wonder what it's going to be like when they see mountains for the first time. And if you're in the mountains and it's not a big deal, when they see the ocean for the first time. And I can't wait till they open these gifts that I've got in store for them. What it's going to be like when their wife gets home and says you're going to have a baby. His dream is eternal. So now we got to take it further. What's it going to be like for us to see heaven for the first time? To see his face for the first time? To know that it was all worth it. We walk through hand in hand with those relationships that have been helping us the whole time. And we go, wow, it was worth it. And God's like, I knew you would love it. I knew it. I've been thinking about this the whole time, even before you were born. I was thinking about what your reaction would be like when you saw me for the first time. We are his soulmate. Meant to be together forever. So he's my BFF. He's my papa. He's my soulmate. But now what do we do? See, it's not good enough just to go, okay, that's awesome. Let's walk out and until next week. How do we deepen our most important relationship? This number one relationship, how do we do that? Well, we got to talk to him. We've got to communicate. I don't care what kind of relationship you have right now. If you don't communicate, your relationship is not good. So God's like, we got to communicate. You've got to tell me what's on your mind and in your heart. Half the time, we don't know what's in there until we start talking. You ever notice that? Ever been in that kind of conversation? You start talking like, whoa, I didn't even know that was in there. That happens with God. We've got to communicate with God regularly, continuously, steadily, and constantly. Get to know him. We've got to get to know him. God's heart. Why do we call him Papa? Why? We got to get in our Bibles. We can't give in to the view of the culture, of the timeline that we happen to live in right now, or where we happen to live right now. We're in the United States, but if you took the word Papa and you went on the other side of the world and you looked and seen what that word daddy means, it's completely different in India. It's completely different in China. So we can't go by culture. We've got to go by Bible.
That's right.
Learn his heart. Not fall into ethnocentrism. New word for us. And then we walk with Dad. We walk with Dad. We obey Dad. He's got the best for us. He disciplines us, yes, but it's not like our dads. This dad disciplines us. God disciplines us for our good so that we can be like him and we can be in heaven one day with him forever. So we got to stop fighting it. No, walk with your daddy. He loves you. He'll never give up on you, never leave you, never forsake you. Amen. And then we make him the center of our life, just like we're the center of his life. You can make a case, this world is not created without us. God didn't do this for giraffes. He didn't. He didn't do this so that he could have monkeys climbing through trees, even though it's really cool. He didn't do it for cute little squirrels. To have a bunch of cute little squirrels or kittens. He didn't do that. He did it for us. Yep. Because he wants a forever relationship. God is our BFF. He is our Papa. He is our soulmate. Thank you guys for your time and attention. I love you all. Amen. Amen.